Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Laughing Penguin here, back with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing all the FIFA cards in history. So that includes everything from FIFA 09 when they first came out to FIFA 20, which is obviously the card that you could see on the screen, and plus many more of the specials when they first came out, and other things such as that. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay guys, so the first one is FIFA 09, and as you can see, this card is a lot different from all the ones you're used to seeing. Obviously, the nation flag went in the back, the player face went on the left, and the club logo was on the right. As you can see, they did have the formation that the player was in, up at the top, up in the center top area. And also they had morale and fitness stats. Also, physical was replaced by heading. So this is a very different card because this is the only time it has morale and fitness on it, which is a bit confusing, and I can understand why they would remove it because it's not necessarily an attribute. It's more of, something about them and how they currently are than their overall status. So, as you can see, FIFA 09 only had the bronze, silver, and gold. They didn't even have the rares at this point because it was the start of FIFA Ultimate Team, whatever you would like to call it. Really doesn't matter. But as you can see, very different from the typical card, and this is what made FIFA 09 kind of special from the other ones. Moving on to FIFA 10 or Ultimate Team 10, depends on whatever you want to say, as I've said before. Obviously, you could see they still have the heading stat, but they've removed fitness and morale. The card has changed a lot. The layout is similar. They've removed the formation, so that's one thing that made it different. I believe they do bring it back at a later point. But as you can see, the club logo's moved to the left. The nation is still in the back. But as you can see, very basic. They did add in rares this time, but no specials yet. So this is the time where they're still kind of developing, not really at their best, but this was the time period when FIFA really started to be seen by other people besides just huge football fans. FIFA 11 changed a lot of things. As you can see, the nation flag is no longer in the background, and it's now on the left along with the club logo, and it has this special little two lines coming down the center, which kind of added a neat little feature to the cards. And they obviously still kept the heading stat, but they still don't have that fitness and morale, and they obviously have never added it back, so that was something special for FIFA 09. But they do have the rares now, and the first time Team of the Week is out is now, which was a huge thing in FIFA to add the first special cards, to highlight the players that had done good in a certain week was huge to most people at that time who had played the earlier Ultimate Team, and it just really changed the game totally. We're back at FIFA 12, and now you can see I was correct. They did add back the formation that the player's in, which was something a little bit different. But as you can see, the design to the card is very, very similar to FIFA 11. The only major difference in this one is that they went from heading to physicality. If you could see at the bottom right, this was huge because instead of having a heading accuracy on its own, it could be added into the shooting and allow a different aspect of the game, like aggression and stuff, into that physicality range, and it changed up the game and allowed the player to be highlighted not just for its attributes, but also its style of play. And if you do look, they did add Team of the Year, Man of the Match, and Record Breakers along with International Man of the Match. So FIFA 12 brought in 4 brand new specials, and also brought in the addition of top-rated players, very high ranked with this Team of the Year, and it just made it so much more interesting to play the game. FIFA 13 brought in some pretty big changes, especially with the background. Now, obviously, the attributes kept the same, and they still did have the formation, but they changed up the style with putting the hexagons in the background like the soccer ball, which I think is pretty cool. And they also changed up the order of things. Now the club logo was on the top and the nation flag was at the bottom, and they kind of mixed things up a little bit. And this is FIFA 13 was kind of the time where you see most of the popular YouTubers like Road to Shaw, Chris MD, even JJ. They started playing FIFA at FIFA 13. You don't see a lot of their videos. The earliest you usually see is FIFA 14, but they did have those videos. If you really go down to the bottom, you'll find some of them. And this was kind of the time when FIFA started to really become popular. Now, as you could see, they still had the rare golds, Team of the Weeks, but this time they added Team of the Seasons along with the Team of the Year, Man of the Match, Record Breakers. They did add pro players this year instead of International Man of the Match, because FIFA 12 had the Euros, which is a big competition for international teams, and since it wasn't in FIFA 13, they decided put it in FIFA 12. Put pro player in FIFA 13, and this kind of brought a little bit of depth to the game. Not too many changes in the specials, but still made a huge impact on the game. FIFA 14 had a similar design, but they removed the speckles in the background for the normal players, and also replaced the formation with the skill type of the player. As you can see down here, the basic, and they have the hawk and everything, everything in between. They still had the same lineup for the club logo and the nation that the player was from. Very similar card, as you could see. We go down. They have the rares. They have the team of the week, team of the season, Team of the Year, Man of the Match. This was the first time they added legends, so this was huge for most players, and was probably the biggest turning point in FUT history with this legend card. And they still had the record breakers. They added heroes, which I think are pretty cool. International Man of the Match, pro player, and they added the World Cup card, because obviously the World Cup was in Brazil at 2014. So obviously a huge card for most people, because it was highlighting the best players from the World Cup, and was just a huge change to the game. Well, you might recognize this card because FIFA 15 was the time when literally every YouTuber on the entire planet who was old enough to afford currency was basically opening packs non-stop. FIFA 15 was huge and brought a lot of success to EA Sports, and was obviously probably one of the most played games of all time, especially in the YouTubers area, but as you could see, very, 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 very similar style to FIFA 14. Except for that little circle in the background, it's basically the same thing. As you can look through, still got those curves at the top for the rares. Team of the Weeks look pretty similar. Team of the Seasons are a little bit different, but not really. Team of the Year, pretty similar. Man of the Match, Legends, Record Breaker, Hero. They did add foodies this year, which I thought was pretty interesting. International Man of the Match, still pro player. And then these blue-green cards, which, to be completely honest, I have no idea what these are supposed to be. But if somebody could comment in the bottom what they are, that would be helpful. And then obviously they added the concept squads this year, which I thought is a decent ad, but I think it could have used some more improvements because the concept squads weren't really used in a lot of things, so it just seemed a little bit pointless to have the cards. But otherwise, FIFA 15, huge breakthrough for EA Sports, and is overall probably one of the most played games of all time. FIFA 16. This is the first time when you will see the cards start to look like the FIFA 20 card. You could see the skill type is at the bottom. The things are all lined up on the side, like the club logo, the position, the overall, and the nation. The player name is in that center bar instead of being at the top for almost the entire time. You can see the stats obviously are still the same. It's been the same since they've added them in, I think, FIFA 12 when they changed it. So this is more about seeing the new cards that they added. So they still have Team of the Weeks, Team of the Seasons, Team of the Year, Man of the Match, Legends, Record Breaker. The green team was something that I thought was kind of like, why bother? But still a nice special to get. Hero cards, foodies. They did have the foodie winners, which I thought was pretty nice because now they actually have a winner for it. I mean, that's good. International Man of the Match. I thought these International Man of the Match cards were sick looking because I love the contrast with the red and the blue. I know I sound like a stupid artist right now, but I really think that's a cool looking card. Pro players, obviously, and then the concept squads. So FIFA 16, not a whole lot of changes. Did add some new specials, but obviously the cards look a lot similar to the FIFA 20 cards, but otherwise just kind of like a knockoff of FIFA 15, obviously, because all of them are. I don't even know why I said that. But yeah, FIFA 17 had very similar looks to FIFA 16. It was kind of weird how they had that overall hanging like literally almost off the card, which I think is kind of weird. Like, seems like kind of like a crappy make, but you know, it is what it is. So basically the exact same style. There's literally nothing different. But FIFA 17 added a crap load, and I mean a crap load of new cards. Team of the Weeks, obviously, Team of the Seasons, Team of the Year, Man of the Match, Legends, Record Breaker, Hero, Foodies Winner, International Motum. This is the first time they brought in Foot Champions, which was obviously a huge thing, which is kind of like using some of the Team of the Week cards, using the best Team of the Week cards and putting together a team. They added ones to watch, squad building challenges. This was like huge because SBCs hadn't been in the game before, and now these SBCs were like everything anybody wanted to do. Pro player, Ultimate Scream, they started doing them for holidays, which was huge. Movember, The Journey, Award winner, Continental Man of the Match, Team of the Tournament, St. Patrick's Day, Foot Birthday, Squad Building Challenge Premium, Concept Squads, Bronze, and then they added the compact cards for like when you're inside the packs and stuff. And as you can see, yeah, I think it's pretty interesting to scroll through these. If you don't, you can skip like 10 seconds forward. It really doesn't matter. But this was just such a new thing to the game. So many specials were added. Just an insane amount of specials were added to the game, and it just made the game so much more interesting because now you can do these SBCs, collect all these new special cards, and it just made the game so much better. FIFA 18, obviously these are the World Cup cards, not much to explain. Obviously, as you can see, we'll skip right to these bronze cards here. You can see the design is a lot different because they have that now, that had that sidebar with like the skill moves, the work rate, and what the dominant foot was and what the weak foot was and its rating. And as you can see, there's this I've said this all over again. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but the sidebars there, it made a pretty big change. It doesn't look a lot like the FIFA 20 card, which I think is kind of funny because like FIFA, the FIFA, the FIFA 18 card was so different from all of them. It just wasn't expected. So if you go through, still got the rares, still got team of the week, still got team of the season, still got team of the year, man of the match, icons. The icons were pretty cool because they had that blue background, which I thought was like, ooh, cool. The record breakers were pretty cool. Hero cards, foodies winner, food champions, ones to watch, squad building challenge, premium squad building challenge, pro player, ultimate scream, award winner, Europe man of the match, team of the tournaments, St. Patrick's Day, path to glory, which I thought was pretty cool. The road to Russia contender card, the road to Russia World Cup card, road to Russia silvers, road to Russia World Cup card, Foot United, which I thought was pretty cool. Foot E-World Cup. Festival of Football. Footmas. Path to Glory Selected. Foot Birthday. Foot Championship. The Concept Squad. And obviously we get to the compacts again. But this added another crap load of special cards. And had a very big difference compared to all the cards in history. I'm pretty sure none of these cards have ever had that sidebar, and I think it's just a unique looking card. In 19, obviously the cards look a lot like the FIFA 20 cards. As I was saying before, the FIFA 18 cards were just completely different from all the cards. As you could see, very similar looks to the FIFA 17 and the FIFA 20 cards. So as you can see, this is kind of more about all the specials they added. Again, this year they added a crap load of specials. As you can see, Team of the Weeks, Heroes, Team of the Year, Record Breaker, which was really cool card, and the FIFA 20 card looks a lot like that, and I think that's just amazing looking. They did a great job on that. Domestic Man of the Match, Foodies, Pro Player, Team of the Season Moments, which was really good, Icons, Foodies Winner, The Journey, Food Champions cards, ones to watch, Ultimate Scream, Squad Building Challenge, Premium Squad Building Challenge, Award Winner, Foot Birthday, Footmas, Potem Bundesliga, Potem Premier League, Europa League Special the second, Europa League Man of the Match, Europa League Special the third, Champions League Commons, the Champions League Rare, Champions League Man of the Match, Champions League Special 1, Flashback SBC, Swap Deals SBC, Swap Deals First Version, Swap Deals Second, Swap Deals Second First Version, Swap Deals Third First Version, Swap Deals IV, Swap Deals IV First Version, Swap Deals 5, Swap Deals First Version, Swap Deals 6, Swap Deals First Version, Swap Deals 7, Swap Deals 7 First Version, Swap Deals 8, Swap Deals First Version, Swap Deals 9, Swap Deals First Version, and then Swap Deals 10, Swap Deals 10 First Version. And then they got to 11, I don't even know how, but obviously they did that. They have the Swap Deals reward, Team of the Year nominees, Team of the Season. What? There's nothing. Okay. Europa League Special, Champions League Special once again, Future Stars, Carnival, Europa League, Future Stars nominee, Prime Icon Moments. This was like huge because now it brought in these top icon players and really made a difference. And then obviously the headliners and concept, and then we're on to the compact cards. But this was a big point. Just me rattling off all those swap deals like is killing my voice right now. But there is a ton of cards that were added, and it really makes it so much more interesting, and it just totally brought a new depth to the game. Now, of course, we're on the FIFA 20. I'm not even going to mention this. Looks like the cards that you're used to seeing. You know, you got Team of the Weeks, Heroes, Team of the Year, Record Breaker, Man of the Match, Pro Player, Icons, Few Champions Bronze, Few Champions Silver, Few Champions Gold, Ones to Watch, Ultimate Scream, SBC Premium, Award Winner, Foot Birthday, Footmas Bottom Bundesliga, Bottom Premier League, Europa League Bottom, Europa League SBC, Champions League Common, Champions League Rare, Champions League Montem, Champions League Live, Flashback SBC, Sudamer, I don't even know if I said that right, I don't know how to say that, it's like Libertadores or something, Libertadores, I mean, it's Cinco de Mayo, I should be able to say this stuff, but I'm Italian, I don't say that stuff. That word, Matum, that word again, KO. And then Team of the Week moments, which I thought are pretty cool. They added the Team of the Year nominees. Team of the Season so far, the Player of the Month, MLS. Europa League's, TOTT. I'm not sure what that stands for. Group Stage. Champions League SBC, Champions League TOTT again. I guess it's like Team of the Tournament, I think. Isn't that Team of the Tournament? Yeah, Team of the Tournament, Group Stage, Future Stars Upgrade, League 1 Player of the Month, Winter Refresh, Prime Icon Moments, League Objectives, Player of the Month La Liga, Player Moments, Reward, Icon Swaps, obviously all the icon swaps. Then you got the Headliners and Headliners Upgrade, Shapeshifters, and now we're on to the compact cards. So I just rattled through a crap load of cards, so if my voice was starting to get pretty weak, it's me just rattling through a crap ton of cards, as you could probably see. But yeah, FIFA 20, pretty cool looking cards. I hope FIFA 20 is even better. Some of the predictions I've seen for what the cards are going to look like look absolutely sick. So if you guys have any information on that, please put that in the comments. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you guys subscribe and put your post notifications on. And like this video, please. Be great help to me. I'm a struggling channel, and I need some subscribers. So please put it in there. And I'll see you in the next video.